morning, everybody. Welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok Origin. And this time we're going to be talking about the F2P guide and the F2P tips that I can give all of you. I'm here to save all F2P players out there. We have the top 15 F2P tips that I can give. Alright, so let's start with number 1. When you are accessing your character here, you can see this reset button. Okay, at the very beginning you have, I think, 3 resets, right? So those are totally free. If you are going to be using all of those, you would need around 100 diamonds or Nyanberry for you to get another reset stone or a skill reset stone. So I would suggest for you to think very carefully if you're really going to reset the stats or the skills of your character. So I have already put down the different skill builds and the different job class guides in the description of this video alone. So that's the reason why I have already released all of the job class guides, early job class guides, even before I made this one, is for you to actually see and decide which build I am going for or you're going to. Okay, so before you hit that reset button, make sure you have already watched my guides, my job class guides, and the skill guides that you are searching for. That's the time that you should be, using each of this reset. So next, second, always use your stamina. So where is that stamina? This is the stamina that I'm talking about. So you gain stamina every time that you do daily quests, daily tasks. So that's very important because when you spend this, you don't have to spend Eden coins on purchasing on the trade store the desired potions or food that you need. So this is very important. Always use this one. Next, number 3, I would suggest for you to play in real life friends because, having a party and having that static party in most parts of the game would be encouraging you to play it wisely and develop different strategies along with your friends. Technically, you won't get bored inside the game because you could progress more and progress faster. Okay? So, number 4, in relation with that, join a very active guild. Why? Because when you join a very active guild, you get bonuses. So what are the bonuses? So when someone obtained a very good achievement, guild bonuses arrive. And guild bonuses would be distributing valuable tokens to your guild. So for example, when you obtain an epic pet, so imagine 100 people obtaining epic pet. So that would be 8,000 Zenys, and that would be a lot because that would be distributed to your guild members. Make it sure that you get it at once because this is a limited time. Open it at once so that you could take a part of the bonus. All right? So aside from that, active guilds participate in different guild activities, different guild league matches, and those of you who would want to progress faster in the game would need the rewards that you would be getting from those guild activities. So next, number 5, spend your Eden coins wisely. So you would be expecting for your Eden coins at the very beginning to blow up. It would be reaching around 8 million to 10 million, even 15 million at the start of the game. So that would be triggering that mentality in most of the people to spend and spend because it's okay. There's a lot of Eden coins, but take note that won't last for long because the Eden coins would be limited in the mid game, wherein you've already claimed everything that you can claim. So conserve it as early as now. And I would suggest for you to spend your Eden coins in the top 4 parts of the game. The first one is the cat cargo. Okay, the cat cargo would be rewarding you with medals or prestige. And medals are used for you to gain passive stats. And that is already permanent. So in the long term, that would give you a lot of stacked progress and stacked stats. So in my opinion, that's the number 1 thing because when you do the cat cargo, you would be needed to purchase different types of things. Most of them you haven't farmed on. You don't have any way to farm it because you're, of course, most likely you would be concentrated on farming on the monsters that would be giving you the greatest progress in your level. So you would need to purchase them from the store or from the market, and that would need Eden coins. Okay, so in my opinion, save Eden coins for that. That would happen every day, every single day. The second one is enchants. The enchants come level 60, so you wouldn't need it at once. But when you get to level 60, you would need a ton of Eden coins. So I would suggest for you to save some for that. The number 3 is refines. You won't be expecting your Eden coins to, your refines to eat up a lot of your Eden coins, but gear refines are very important in this game. Last but not the least is the skill level. When you go to the skill level, you would be seeing the success rate going higher as your level of your life skills go up too. So I would suggest for you to put in a little bit effort on the Eden coins here because it's quite expensive to level up your potions and your cooking level here, but it would be very much worth it because this one is already permanent. All right, number 6, the same with the Eden coins, you also have to spend your Zeny wisely. So in my opinion, you have to save your Zeny for this, for the crafting minerals. Number 2 is for the prestige boxes. A lot of people don't actually do this every day, but you're allowed to purchase up to 10 prestige boxes every day. That would be costing you 10,000 Zenies. So if you have extra Zenies, it is always worth it to purchase daily prestige boxes because that one would be giving you 600 medals. So next would be cards. Of course, you need cards, but only invest on cards that you would be leveling up in the long term. Take note, you have to awaken these cards. You have to purchase extra cards, cheap cards to dismantle them so that you can awaken your main cards. And at the same time, when you are already in the late games and you have tons of Zenies already, that's the time that you can decide on, putting it on auction so that you could gain more valuable cards in the late games. Okay, the next one would be presets. Okay, presets are very important, particularly for those job classes that need 2 presets or 2 builds at a time. This is one way. So if you already unlock the presets, it would take you around 20,000 Zeny to unlock the second one. So that also goes for the job classes here. And for the presets in our gears, I would not suggest that. You can actually just take it out, and that is already for convenience purposes and it's not needed. Okay, next would be bradiums. I hope that you wouldn't be needing bradium, but you have to actually, save some for the bradium because you would need a couple of this whenever you get unlucky in refining your gears. You would need a ton of this. Okay, so I would suggest save some or farm for this, but sometimes farming for this can get a little bit hectic because the places wherein you can get this are usually, random. So you don't know where to actually get it aside from the trade store. Okay? Next, there are minimal ways for you to get Nyan berries. But for the free-to-play players, there is an equivalent currency on the Nyan berry, and that is the diamond. So you would get a lot of diamonds, but you also have to save it, and you only need to spend it from time to time. I would suggest the first thing is when you reach floor 60 on Alfheim. That is the time that you would be getting so much from your diamonds. 988, it's a lot of diamonds, 988 diamonds, but look at the items that you would be getting. 200 Mora coins, 5 of these Verus core capsules, 1,000 guild points, even, prestige or medal boxes. So that is, in my opinion, very good. After this, the next one is this one, and so on and so forth. The next one would be for the magic candy. So the magic candy can be found in Diamond Shop functional items. So you have 7 limits of this and the bubble gum every week. I would suggest for you to leave some for your magic candy because you don't know when you will run out of magic candy. Yes, you get magic candy from time to time whenever there's an event or there's a Kafra bonus that they're giving out, then you can get this one. But this is very much important because it has the time that you have to spend on your combats. So that means you need less food, you need less potions and buffs on your character. So this one is very important. The last one would be this, the auto harvest and auto fishing book. Aside from that, wait for different discounts on this. Sometimes get things like this, 80% off. You get 30 purple feathers on 150 diamonds. And for me, that is a lot. All right. Next, number 8. Of course, when you join an active guild, you have to be active on that guild. So you have to attend all of the guild activities because those guild activities would be giving you different types of tokens. So aside from that, in order for you to get more guild contributions, all you have to do is go to the guild. When you drop by the guild castle, always do the guild quests, okay? The guild quests are very important and they give tons and tons of guild contributions to you, okay? So for example, this one, all you have to do is click it and it will run by itself. It will only stop by the time that you are needed to submit a material that is not already on your inventory, okay? So after this, one very important thing that people are missing out, particularly the F2Ps are missing out, or if you're really new into the game, is the points, okay? What are the points? When you click bag, you would see a tab here which says points, okay? So on points, you would see all of the shops wherein you could get a lot of free-to-play things by just being very hardworking in the game. You have to get these types of tokens, for example, guild contribution, for example, the co-op tab, the Insignia of Courage, etc. So if you would be looking at this one, you can actually purchase illusion cards here. Look at this, damage to demi-human monster, the illusion Hydra card, a total of 14% increased damage. So in my opinion, that's already good enough. Aside from that, just helping other players finish their quests, finish their dailies, finish their Helheim dungeons, you would get a ton of badge of cooperation. And look at that. By just helping people, you get to purchase a Scale Worker Illusion card and even the Real Mantis card here. Don't forget to help other people in this game because it rewards you generously. Now, aside from that, it's always good for you to be active in PvP matches or on PvP activities. For example, there is a team deathmatch, alright? So always attend that. Even if you're AFK, it's also good, okay? Battlefield, Guild League matches, all of those give you Insignia of Courage. And by getting a lot of Insignia of Courage, the first thing that you should be purchasing here would be the chapter of adventure, the emblems for your titles, and also a Minoros illusion card. Look at that. Next, when you reach level 40, the academy gets unlocked. So at once, find a mentor. And when you are already linked to a mentor, you could also ask for an oracle quest from your mentor. Please take note that you don't actually need a mentor in order for you to do an oracle quest, but it would be easier for both of you because having such gives you a ton of rewards aside from experience from the quest itself. Next, never miss an event. So they actually give tons of events every now and then. So for example, look at this. Look at this. It's always like this. Even when we were still playing Korea server, there are tons of events, and those events are usually having a lot of free-to-play rare items. So don't forget on joining the events and even the battle pass, because even on the battle pass, look at this. This is the only game wherein you also get a rare item even if you don't actually purchase the battle pass. The next one would be on your passive. Additional damage, additional stats on your character. You can work on that through your monster research, okay? So your monster research is this one. You can gain a lot of stats when you level up your monster research, and all you have to do is kill monsters infinitely so that you could level. You could actually gain a lot from just leveling this one up, so don't forget that. So the next one is your wardrobe. Leveling up your fashion here, your style effect here also gives you a ton of bonuses, so don't forget that. You don't have to purchase the gacha things here. For example, if you want the Munak hat, all you have to do is kill undeads and shadow element monsters. So you can get this element samples and you could actually craft it. Alright? So crafting it and storing those headgears would be leveling up your style effect. And last would be, if you're going to look at my characters here, I always have alt characters. A lot of people are going to be having alt characters outside the account. That's okay. And you can also make alt accounts, just novices, okay? Novice accounts. It's free. You don't have to complain about, I don't have any reason to make one. But every time that there's an event, every time that the developers are giving out freebies on your mail, every time that there is a maintenance that has been completed or a bug or anything, not only one of your character would be getting it. All of the characters. So it's like multiplying all of those resources that they are giving us for free. You might actually say, why would I exert more effort in, making new novices in my main account wherein I cannot transfer the items? Here's my point. There are sometimes an event wherein they give you out rolling items or gacha items wherein your main account cannot get. So your other novices might be luckier than your main character. So in early parts of the game, you can still switch from one character to another so that you would get that rare item that your other novices get. So I think that's it. Oh my goodness, this is a very long guide, but I do hope that this guide has helped a lot of you, particularly the free-to-play players and also the veteran players out there who have already forgotten most of the things in-game. So that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you happen to like this video, please do leave a like, share this to your friends, and click that bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again on the next video. Bye-bye. 'Cause now I found you.